A lot of international students dare the government and they've gotten deported.
Are you trying to say this on the internet? Hey, Canadian government should not come for me. He's not degree price. Alright, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome, and if you're not new, welcome back, girl or guy. Thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate you. Okay, so the point of today's video, we are going to be talking about you. As you can tell by the title, I told you not to go to Canada until you watch this video. So before you go to Canada, watch this video. I got lots and lots of comments on my coming to Canada vlog about this and that, and so I'm going to try and answer some of those questions. But it's important to know I'm not an immigration officer, so I cannot. Disclaimer. I am not. We are just going to be sharing our experiences and personal experiences. Emphasis on personal, because we are not immigration officers.
Also, just wanted to mention that I will also be making another video on a proper Q&A for the questions that you guys asked already, so don't worry, stay tuned for that.
Obviously, things look a bit different today. We have a special guest, and introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Brandy. Call me Brandy or Oyede, whatever you like. Call me that.
She's also a YouTuber. Check out her channel. She's also a CEO. Check out her page on Instagram. If you want this unit, go to BFW Wigs.
Don't finish me now.
Don't finish me. So that when I call you, I'll just enter your suitcase. We'll go somewhere nice, somewhere cute. Come. Anyway, guys, we are talking too much. We are going to be talking about things that we wish we knew, and we're just going to be sharing like a few stories here and there, all that kind of stuff. So we should probably get started. So the first thing that I actually didn't know, so you'll tell me whether or not you knew this.
Okay.
And just for context, I've been in Canada for all of 4 months. Oyinade has been here for 6 years. So we do have a plethora of information seated right here. Very good. Okay, so I didn't know that you were eligible to work just by being a student in an undergraduate, like in a designated institution is what they call it. I didn't know that. You can work for 20 hours a week, and that can actually make you a substantial amount of money.
Yeah.
So for example, if you have like a minimum wage or even $15 an hour, let's see, 15, one thing about me, I'm going to bring out this calculator. 15 times what? 20. You can make 300
a week,
300 CAD a week, and that is quite a bit of money, especially compared to like Naira. So yeah, I didn't know that you could work. Did you have a job when you first came?
Yes, I did actually. I would say that I was more of the more informed set of people that came into Canada. So I kind of knew these things. Also because I have like an elder sister. Well, she's my cousin, but you know, we're sisters. She's been here, and she was able to, you know, help me with more information and things like that. So I knew that I could work for 20 hours. You have to be in university, by the way, and you have to be doing full-time studies.
Yes.
Yeah, full-time studies, and you can only work for 20 hours. And when they say 20, the government is actually very strict about that number. A lot of international students dare the government and they've gotten deported because they work more than 20 hours. Yep. Yes. It's a deportation rule. So please, guys, because they use your SIN number. They know every single hour that you work. Unlike Nigeria, my sister, Nigeria has no record. This one, they have your record. They have a record of everything that you are doing, except the job is under the table. There's some jobs that are under the table. They don't need your SIN number. If you can do the job, they will pay you cash. But any proper job, they have the record of every single thing that you are doing. So please, guys, stick to that 20. I know that, you know, people are supporting themselves here, and they try to do some more work, but
just do it legally.
Yeah, do it legally.
Either that or just start a business. I mean,
thank you. Like,
I mean, you know, we got our CEO here or whatever. Another thing, if you're coming from Nigeria or anywhere, just learn how to sew.
Oh my God, learn a trade. Learn something you can do with your hands.
Yes.
whether I'm braiding, I'm sewing, whatever it is. Let me tell you, it would impact your life.
I truly wish I could sew or do hair. Do you think I would be in the Maldives?
Period.
Doing what rich people do.
Exactly.
Anyway, yeah, like learn a trade if you can. Like I wish. I mean, to be fair, I knew this before I came to Canada, so I tried to do like some makeup and learning how to make. So I can make wigs. I just don't really do it. So and I don't know.
Let me recruit you, Zoma.
Guy, no, for sure. Please, I will come and
Let me
live
recruit
here.
you.
Look at how beautiful her house is. I'll come and live here. So the next thing I actually didn't know was that the study permit and the study visa are actually two different things.
Yep.
So I had no clue of this because in England everything is the same. It's only that they started giving one like card thingy. I forget what it's called now. But I didn't know that you had to like. So the first time I came to Canada, I got to immigration and they asked me for my student visa, and I was like, okay, yeah, here it is. And then they were like, yeah, so we need to process your permit now. And I was like, what are these people talking about?
They give you the study permit at the airport. The first time you come to Canada, Service Canada will give you the
exactly. And even when I came the second time, they were even looking at me somehow, and I was like, is it my fault that COVID happened? I beg, I've been gone for so long, yes, but there's no need for you to be hassling me again for this same permit. I already have it. So yeah, just know that, have that in mind. And also I found that keeping an eye on the dates on your study permit and your study visa, because
very
one or
important.
the other can get expired before the other, and so things get a bit sticky. You'll be stuck here, or if you leave accidentally, you'll be stuck wherever you leave. So just make sure to keep the dates, an eye on the dates, and plan ahead for that.
Exactly, like we said before, please guys, don't make underinformed decisions. Like
Google
don't travel without knowing that your TRV is active. Like no, your temporary residence visa, the visa you were talking about. Don't travel without knowing that the visa is like the date on visa is good, because you will be stuck out of the country. Your study permit cannot bring you back. You need that visa. So it's a transit visa.
Yes. Your study permit cannot bring. That study permit is just there so that they know what you're going to do in Canada. So that they know you're not just going to sit down there and exactly. Okay, so moving swiftly on, I actually have some questions for you.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, so moving on to this point now, this one is more like informal stuff. When you were coming to Canada, did you pack Nigerian food?
Wow, okay, the first time I came, no. The first time I ever came, I didn't pack Nigerian food, no. Because at that time, because I did 1 year of like foundation, so at that time I was pretty young. They were feeding us, there's no need. But when I went home for the summer and I was coming back, I did bring some things. I'm not the person that will be bringing like, some people bring like crayfish,
that's what I
kind of extra things. I'm not. I know I brought Indomie. I really like plantain chips. I brought plantain chips. There's this burger peanuts that I really like. I brought the peanuts. Indomie plantain. I brought Knorr seasoning cubes because almost $20. I can't do that. I brought that. I brought milk. Guys, milk is not allowed. Don't make my mistake. It's not allowed. Dairy is not allowed when you're coming back.
Is it a powdered milk?
Yeah, powdered milk. Yeah, dairy of any sort is actually not allowed. So guys, be careful. Don't do that. Let them give me my PR. Let me know. Let me be telling you guys all the tea here. But when I went, like anytime I go home now, I don't bring back anything.
Really?
I don't bring back anything.
This is very good because it goes on to the point I wanted to make. So now that I've just come back for the second time, the first time I came to Canada, I did not bring crayfish and dry fish and all these kind of things. I only brought plantain chips, Indomie, and I think Milo. Okay. And I didn't even bring. I just brought some small spices here and there. And now that I came back, I brought plantain chips, Indomie, and a bunch of like spices that I wanted to use for soups and things like that. Because first time I came, I stayed on residence at my university, and there was no kitchen, so I didn't have to cook anything. But now I do. But I realized something. What I didn't know before now is that the same foods that are in Nigeria are here. So stop stressing yourself.
Yes, it's just more expensive.
Yes. And not always though, not for all of them. Like there are particular things that, like, I wanted to make eforo the other day, and I was like, okay, I need to get some dry fish. I saw the small things like this for $17.
Yeah, dry fish is expensive.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
It's okay, I don't need this again. So those kinds of things, like, I don't know, it depends on what your priorities are, really.
Yeah.
But if you can avoid it, like if you really don't have space for it, don't worry, you will find the food here.
Yeah, exactly. I know some people that they'll go extra luggage.
Yeah.
And the thing is that the reasons why I personally don't do it is I live a very stress-free life. I do not want to be harassed at the airport. I don't want to have to answer any questions. I want, and another thing is, I don't know how people would take this, like the general public, but yeah, but I want us to actually break this down properly and try and understand. A lot of the things that Nigerians bring into the country are not allowed. You know, there's a declaration form that you get on the plane. A lot of people, they do not declare the things that they actually bring in because obviously they are sneaking it and everything. You guys probably don't know, but I'm Christian, right? And I pride myself in living my life the right way as much as I can. If I preach to people about honesty and you know, some of my other values and being Christ-like, me not declaring a form goes against the things that I believe in. I'm basically lying. I'm disrespecting authority. Go read Romans 13 if you haven't. I'm disrespecting authority. And it just feels wrong to me. It just feels wrong. I know there are many things that a lot of Christians do that they think it's okay. Normal. Yeah, it's so normalized, but it's bad. So heart check.
I love this so much. Do you know that? It's the fact that every time I sit down to make a video, and we didn't even plan to do this. Every time I sit down to make a video, I told God that I wasn't really gonna, like, I already knew that God didn't really want me to sit down and say 10 steps to do this, 10 steps to do that for my kingdom. No. It's in lifestyle, and I feel like that's exactly what my channel embodies as well. And so for when I did to come and be speaking this way, it's giving Holy Spirit alignment. Anyway,
period.
Let us get back. So the next thing I'm going to speak about is the weather. So, you know, Canada has a bad rap about being so cold. And, you know, I'm not about to, like, belabor that point. Yes, Canada is cold. It is. Like, it's different to, like, any cold you've probably ever experienced. So, I wanted to say something that might be controversial, because I know that Inadi might beg to differ.
Okay.
But Canada is not actually cold all year round. And there are actually 4 seasons.
Girl, there are not 4 seasons, Canada. We at least have 12, guys. We have 12 seasons. We have like faller, which is mixed of fall and summer. We have like wind spring, which is a mix of winter and spring. No, I'm joking. Realistically, we have 4 seasons. Just that those seasons, they befriend each other a lot.
Yeah, they mix a bit. But like, for example, I wanted, like, me personally, when I came back from Nigeria after this like long time after COVID hit and everything, I was shocked. Tell me why I got to Ottawa and it was humid. I was like, what is going on? Like, it was really hot. It was feeling like Lagos. And I was very personally shocked by that, because I've always been under the impression that, like, Canada is actually
you haven't ever been here during the summer?
This is my first Canadian summer. So, like, being outside with the sun out, I'm just like, what?
With Canada, when it's hot, it's extremely hot. When it's cold, it's extremely cold.
Yeah.
Look at this country, polar opposites.
Yeah, and I think it's because we're so high up and everything. But just know that, like, yes, Canada is really cold, but in the summer it does get better, and so, you know, there's hope for you if you're not somebody that is a fan of that. It's just that the winter is very intense. That's it. But yeah, let's move on to the next point. So I actually have never had a healthcare crisis, we thank God, but I know people that have, and I've had to pay in the thousands for it. But I think that some people don't really know about the Canadian healthcare system, but the healthcare system is actually, like, it is funded by the government, but contrary to what people say, it is not entirely free. So you will get insurance and things like that, but then there's still certain things that you might have to pay for. It's just that it will be reduced. So for example, I got my dental cleaning, like, especially dental stuff are expensive in this country, expensive. I got my teeth cleaned the other day, and then I got like a checkup and things like that, because honestly, this is so bad, but I've been to the dentist once in my life, and that was only for a brief consultation.
Me and you both.
I don't know if it's a Nigerian thing or, but yeah. And so I just said that, yeah, let me just go, and it was like a considerable amount of money. I mean, I probably shouldn't say on here, but it was a lot of money. I mean, and that was even after my student insurance thing was applied. So yes, people will say that healthcare system is like really, it's like free, but it's not really free. Like, and there are long wait times sometimes if you need to get like something done or whatever.
Let me tell you something.
Have you been in an emergency before?
Let me give you a short story.
Story time.
About the Canada, like the Canadian emergency system, whatever. You call 911, they'll come and pick you in your house in the ambulance. They will take the ambulance. Wow. You know, they will rush you to the hospital.
Yes, all the theatrics.
Contrary to, like in Nigeria, it's when they rush you to the hospital, they're rushing you in, putting you drip, giving you like injections, needles, medicine, everything's happening at the same time. In Canada, they will rush you in to wait. People wait for 12 hours in the emergency room.
Imagine that.
Except, see, let me tell you, you have to. I know some of my friends that they had to put on a scene to get seen. Wow, Brandy, I didn't mean to say that. They had to like act theatrics.
Like,
that was my stomach.
I'm dying. Yeah.
Just for them to get called out.
Just beware of those kinds of things because they can happen.
But except you start convulsing maybe, or like, let me tell you, they would rush when you're at the brink of death.
Yeah.
That's it.
But why does it have to get to that though? But either way, I just wanted to make that point that like it's not all free. And don't just go and be I mean, don't be living life on the edge based on I know it's free. It's not free. I know somebody that has to pay thousands to get knee surgery, like they're a student. That's
crazy.
So please.
I also think, just going off your point, right? So when you get employed, your employer covers some of your like medical bills. Like if your office offers insurance, most places do. Like where I work at Desjardins, and we no. Like I'm able to claim some of my health. I have health benefits, so I'm able to claim it. So even what your health card doesn't cover or anything, your health benefits can then kick in. So just get gainful employment, guys. You'll be alright.
That's another thing. Again, go to her channel if you want to watch testimony about her job.
Look at you just watching all my videos and talking about everything.
I don't like. Anyways. The next thing I wanted to tell you is that you might need a new driver's license if you already have one from Nigeria or from your country. So let me tell you how this works. So I thought that I could come here and just like exchange my license because I have a Nigerian one.
But you need some years experience,
I think you need some years experience, and I actually did some more research on this last night just because like I wasn't too sure and I haven't even tried to start the process myself. But I have just seen it that there's apparently a list of countries that Canada actually has an agreement with respect to licenses, the ones that you can just swap. Some places you cannot swap. I did not see Nigeria on that list. So I'm about to carry myself and go and learn to drive again because driving is obviously different here and stuff like that. But just beware that like if you're trying to come here and just start driving like that, it doesn't work like that. You have to take a driving test. In fact, you have to take 2 if I'm not mistaken. G1 and G2.
No, G2 and G. So G1 is the knowledge test.
Okay. Yeah. So 3.
3
driving tests. So just be prepared for that.
But Uzoma, for you though, since you already drive, what I would recommend for you, and if you're also in Uzoma's case and you already drive, go get the knowledge test as soon as possible. I mean, you also have to wait another year before you can get your G2, but do more information, like read more about the Nigerian transfer, because I know some people that just are able to transfer theirs, but they still have to do the knowledge test too, and then you might still have to do your G, but at least you skip that G2 in between. So find out, and I think it'll be easy for you. Do the knowledge test, go get your G2. You might have to take like 3 or 4 lessons just so that you can understand the road systems, right? Because it's very, very different. Trust me.
Let me tell you what happened. So I was with my roommate. You guys know Blessing. I was with my roommate and we're coming back from Toronto to are you sure I should say this on the internet? Hey, Canadian government should not come for me.
Okay, let's not say it.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I'll tell you guys later on the low.
On the low. In a vlog.
If you like don't watch the vlog, you will not know. So, alright. And the last point I wanted to make is because I don't really have much else to like say. It seems like an obvious thing for people that already live here and people that live in America and things like that. But for the rest of us that are coming from Nigeria and the UK or anywhere else in the world that they don't really show tax that much, the price tag that you see on things is not the real price.
I fainted.
It's not the real price, okay? So when you are seeing something that's like $15, you say, I can afford it now. Get the two.
1999.
You shame will not allow you to say,
Can I return this?
Can I take it back? But this is the way things are here. So like, just understand that when you're buying things, exercise wisdom. If you exercise wisdom, because it's very, very easy to fall into, and then you start spending more than you anticipated, and actually adds up. Like that $3, the extra tax, it adds up a lot.
It does. It really does. And I was just going to say as well that I think it's something you kind of get used to.
For sure.
It's something you get used to. You always just anticipate that extra amount that's going to come on your receipts. That extra, couple dollars, and calculate your tax before. That's something I do. I always calculate, like estimate in my head, because it's 13%. I kind of already know what to anticipate even prior to getting to the till. Like if you're spending $100, that's 113. If you're spending 200, that's 223. You can kind of just quick math, yeah. So just prepare.
Yeah.
If you buy something of $3, you find out $349, $350.
Yeah.
And it, like Uzoma said, it adds up. So beware.
Yeah, because some people might be thinking, just $3, but when you're staying here for extended periods of time,
when there's $1,000, don't you pay 1,113? How do you have it?
That's a lot. Like $100 is like what you earn in like how many shifts of, if you're doing like shift work. It takes a lot to earn that kind of money.
I think we really touched on most of them.
We've touched on a lot of things, and I find that a lot of videos that I watch like this normally talk about like transportation and things like that. I feel like those are like over
yeah, you can find those anywhere.
But I feel like these kinds of things that we've spoken about, rather, I haven't really seen that anywhere. So hopefully you found this helpful. If you want to hear funnier stories and things like that, head over to this channel, because we actually just filmed another video just like this one on her channel. It was different points. We had stories, she has stories for days. If you want to laugh, go over there and watch as well. But did you have anything you want to say to our lovely subscribers?
I just want to say thank you for having me on here. Thank you, Uzoma. Thank you so much for having me on your channel. Uzoma is amazing, guys. Please, for all people that are watching that haven't subscribed, please just click that subscribe button right now.
I don't know why you're here for free.
The truth is, they don't charge you.
I'm here for free.
Literally,
it's not even
right now.
It's not
right
even
now
charged. Like right now.
Right now.
No, like what?
Oh, but we just saw you didn't do it.
I think that we should like wrap things up now. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.